Hey there, welcome back to another week of Weekly Pickups with your host, Polish Gaming. Without further ado, we'll crack right into it. Now, this week comes with a little bit of sadness. Whenever I send off items, I normally do ask the person if it is secure packaged. Not normally too much with PS1 or PS2 games or anything like that, but with PS1, anything like that, especially with special editions and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now, this would cost me $20. Now, it seems like you might not be able to see it, but $20 with $9 postage, and said that'll absolutely cover it with secure postage. Turns out it didn't. He just sent it in the bag. So it's basically broken all on the bottom here, as you can see, completely broken. This runs a weird plastic setup. He did say that one of the tabs here was broken, which is understandable, but everything else is absolutely damaged. When I messaged the guy, he basically said, yeah, it got damaged, sorry. I'm like, well, what are you going to do? So basically he ended up refunding me half of it, so $10 back on that. So not too bad. Pretty gutted because that's absolutely destroyed. It'll make a good shelf filler until I sell it and then get an upgrade. But yeah, that's a bit buggered. So we'll put that down there because I can't really put anything on top of it. It might actually just break it even more. So yeah, but gutted. Bit of a gutted way to start the week with yeah, just gutted. But yeah, anyway, onwards and upwards to that one. So with next one here, we've got a absolute perler. This one, I don't see, well, when I do see it come up, it normally around about $80 new. This was new, labeled as new, but $59.02 for Earth Defense 2015. Now, with this one, he did say it was new. It basically had the tab here, but it was like 3/4 split. And I was like, well, I could hear something rattling around. So I was like, you know what, I'll try and lift the corner. As I lifted the corner, it basically snapped the seal. So it's not really new to me when you're like that, but that's all right. Not too bad, not too fast on that one. So 5902, get that off the list there. Next one here is actually a bit of an obscure title, not for New Zealand, but they don't seem, you start to see it come up, and when you do it, people want a big exuberant price or there's no manual. $4, AFL Live. Caught this one while I was scrolling through Trade Me around about, I think it was about 6 o'clock or something. I don't even know actually at the time, but basically, yeah, it was a good score. It was sitting there, no one bought it, so I grabbed it. Now, this next one here is our marketplace deal. I saw that they wanted $200 for about 33 games and an Xbox, but I decided, no, you know what? I'll ask him if he said individual prices. So he said basically with these 2 games, it was $30. So the first one here, Cars 3. Basically, they worked out to be $15 each, but I would put this one as $20 and the other one as $10 because this is worth around about $25 to $30. So pretty stoked to have Cars 3 Driven to Win for $20 there. Now, this next one here, I actually had. I thought it was a complete series. It's not. It's just the season pass. But I didn't actually realize that this has a cover variant. It's not much different, but I do have the original one here. So I think that's Steve on the front, and I don't know who the other person is, but that's the only difference. Just the person who's on the center there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so I'll keep that as a variant. This is a nicer one. This is a little bit of a bit more of a damaged copy, but I'll keep it for the meantime, so that's not too bad getting that one. I was pretty stoked to realize that was a dual cover, because I will actually, it's like Catherine, I will go, the game Catherine, I will go out of my way if I find one cheap to actually grab it so I can have a reverse cover, because the spine is different. Spine isn't different on that one, but it's not too bad. Now, this next one here, Make-A-Wish was at EB Games, and basically with this, my mate, Jessica, she went down there and was just messaged me and said, hey, do you want any steelbooks? I don't normally collect steelbooks, as I said before. They're oxidized if they're not if they're not in the correct conditions. But this one, I couldn't really, I couldn't pass up. $5 each. I thought, why not? It goes to a good cause, so yeah, got to get me those and then paid her back. So with this one here, it actually took me a while to find this one out. I thought it was Dark Souls or something like that. Turns out it's Lords of the Fallen. I'm not entirely sure if that's Xbox One or PS4, but pretty cool to have that. That's sealed, so that one there will it won't oxidize, so that's not too bad. And the second one here is NBA 2K22. Not much to be said. There's no games in these, but they had some cool pre-order exclusives there. Actually, I'll show you another one as well, because I went down there and I thought, why not? I'll go over check, and I checked, and I'm lucky because they had the pre-order Palkia from the dual pack Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This came out basically as a, not too sure if you can see it, but it's got Palkia there. Came out as a pre-order exclusive. Pretty cool. I can get this for $5 because these ones tend to kind of sit around about $20 on the eBay. I am on the lookout for Dialga, so if anyone knows where Make-A-Wish EB Games is, let me know, and hey, send it to me, because that will be the last one that I need for for the pre-order bonuses. Speaking of Pokemon, I've actually just pretty much finished GoFest, Pokemon GoFest. Every year they have a Pokemon GoFest for an anniversary. It was a bit lackluster this year. I got some good shinies that I didn't have. I still play Pokemon Go. I am level 50 and then some. I'm 250k XP, 250 million XP. But yeah, it's getting a bit lackluster, but still it's fun. I had a bit of fun today. I went for a little bit of a drive and just basically went through Waikumete Cemetery, which is local to me, and it's very easy because you're off the road and you can go very, very slow and you're not bothered by anyone. So it's pretty good to have that, but yeah, it's gotten a bit lackluster, and unfortunately, I'm happy with the turnout. There's another day tomorrow, so I'll be cranking, but I've also got to work on my car tomorrow, so it'll be in between it. But yeah, pretty stoked to, yeah, I got some good shiny, so I'm happy. I mean, it is a bit of a cost, but it's not too bad. Yeah, those ones, I did actually say that. Yeah, that's right. I did say with $5 for the steelbooks, and that was actually also $5 at Palkia. Now, the next one here is some DS stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much just a little bit of garbage. But what's this one here? Girls Life Fashion Addict. This one here, let me have a look. What's the price? I can't even see it. $5.50 for this one. So that's yeah, not much to be said about that. It's a Girls Life Fashion Addict. Hamsters. Now, this one here was part of a bundle deal on Trade Me for $15 for 3 games. This one didn't have the manual, so I will sell this one off or use this as a case swap and sell off the rest of it. But $5, it's not too bad. And I'll show you the other two, but just in between that first one was also part of a Trade Me. That was also part of a bundle on Trade Me as well. So this one came with the person. That one there, Settlers, $7. I used to love this game. I used to play this so much on PC, basically. I think it was an Amiga 500, but I think the first time we played it was Amiga, but mainly PC. And it's just, this brings back a lot of good memories of my mate's mother and how, you know, she used to love this game. It was one of her favorites. I'm pretty sure Jamie will know exactly what I'm talking about with this. It's just a great game. Really cool. Really obscure kind of thing. It was big, but it wasn't as big as like the likes of Age of Empires and stuff or Command and Conquer, but fun game, people, if you haven't played it. And part of that other deal, that $15 deal there, $3.15, was Tamagotchi Corner Shop. This one here's wow. Okay, lucky these ones are very hard on the case set, so it's pretty good. Yeah, but this one here is a little bit more obscure title. It's not uncommon, but it's yeah, $20, but it cost me $5, so it wasn't too bad. And oh, actually, this is also part of. I went down to Cash Converters and saw this, so I thought I'd pick it up. Dark of the Moon, Decepticons, Transformers. That one there's only that was $10. A little bit more expensive over what it is. I think it's worth about $11, but it's not too bad. Now, next one is also part of that $15 bundle deal. This comes Nintendogs plus Cats, Golden Retriever, and New Friends. Now, this, I've never seen the slipcover to this. It's a little bit banged up, but the game is pretty good for 3DS. Yeah, never seen this case, but I see it come up on Google. There's only one picture of it, so might be a little bit of an obscure one. But this one, they say it goes for around about $30. Well, whether it does or not, but that cost me $5, so not too bad. Now, next here is from the NZ Retro member, James Higgs. I saw that he had 2 classics that I was after, so I thought I'd grab them. Darksiders 2, Classics Edition. Not much to be said. Darksiders, pretty cool game. I like Darksiders 1. I never actually played Darksiders. Wait a minute. I just realised there is absolutely nothing on the front telling that's Darksiders. That's really odd. It says it on the side, and yeah, but nothing on the front. I'm pretty sure the original does say it on the front. Have to have a look into that, but $4. Pretty stoked to get that on the Classics version. And the next one here for the Classics is Metro 2033. All complete, all pretty good condition. And yeah, Classics, like I said, I'm going for a variant of Classics. So it's always good to try and find them if you can pick them up. But sometimes they want like $40 of Classics. And you're like, nah, man, it's like a Platinum. I'm not paying that price. Okay, now, next one here, a bit of Sega. Now we've got this game here is, I already had this game, but I'll actually show you my original before I go to grab the other one here. Here's my original Gex. Now, this one here, it was pretty good. I think I got it for about $60. See the rip on the back there? They used to come with hang tabs. Someone's like, rip that straight off. The spine is not very good condition. So I thought, why not? I'll go for an upgrade and have a little look into it. And Highly Suspect was putting $1 reserve up for a Gex game, and it's pretty minty. Like, it's pretty good. No rips, no tears, no spine damage. and the manual is good. I mean, I had to toss up between which one was better, mine or their new one. And the new one, both of them were pretty much on par with each other, except for a little blemish. I was like, I'll go for the new one. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty stoked to get Geeks. This is actually a really cool game. So that other one I will be selling on Trade Me. This one cost me $107.90 though. It normally sits around about 130, well, 90 to 130 depending. So yeah, stoked to get Geeks on there, and that's a good upgrade, because it is good to upgrade the Saturn, because I do have quite a lot of stuff that I bought at the start and kind of didn't really too much care about the quality in a sense. And yeah, some of them aren't too good. So yeah, absolutely stoked to get that one. I will put that one aside because that one there can go there. Now the next one here, before I go for the big ticket item, massive shout out to Errol Lowell on this one. This is the Retro magazine for New Zealand. There used to be a magazine with Carl Burnett, aka Nick from Shortland Street. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will know that name. He done 3 episodes of NZ Retro magazine. Now, unfortunately, it was a lot to deal with. A lot to take on. I think I've already told you guys about this. He basically took on a lot and tried to do a lot of it himself. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out too well, and it did cause a lot of stressful things on Carl's part, you know. So yeah, unfortunately, he gave up. He not gave up. He basically said to Errol, "Look, do you want to take over this business of the magazine?" And Errol's quite good with Big Geek Inventory. He does a lot of the retro events, as you can see on the back there. He does quite a lot of stuff like that. So he's very used to it. So he put his wits to it, and yeah, made an absolutely amazing magazine. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to say any one gripe, it's a little too small, but that's just because of the fact that it's a startup magazine. I'm not saying anything bad about that. Like, the more the better, you know. But it's absolutely amazing. Great editors in this. So you got Mitchell Cashman, Ben Harrington. You've got Liam Bell. Some names that I've noticed in here from NZ Retro and Old School Gamers. And yeah, basically cool. I can't wait to the next issue. But pretty stoked to have the volume 1, and a cool little ditty in here from Errol. You should have picked the mag up, Errol. So yeah, I should have actually gone out. I was actually convenient out there. It's just sometimes Papakura is a little bit, but sometimes be about 15 to 20 bucks worth of gas. So it's a bit cheaper to send it. But I will next time go out and go pick it up, because I want to have a look and see what stock he has, and maybe take a little bit of coin with me. So yeah, that's pretty cool to get that one there. Now, last but not least, the Holy Grail in the sense of this week. Now, this one it's been on my radar for quite a while. It goes for a lot. Last time it went for $6.50. I managed to pick this up for $5.10. So without it, here you go. Look at that. The Gears of War Elite. The Gears of War 4 Elite. Like, oh, that is just a beautiful controller. Now, I tell you what, I normally don't do this, but it is open, so we shall have a little look inside and have a look at it. Okay. So look at that pretty cool little case here. Now let's just hope I don't drop it like I done the last one. Now look at that. How cool is that, man? That is so cool. And everything's all kind of like crimsoned out, I guess, marooned out. But really cool little details. You can't really probably see it in here, but really cool little details. You've got your Lancer. You've got you got all the basically loadout weapons. Really cool. And of course, I don't know if you saw it, but with that scratch, they are full embossed. Like, they come right out of you. So you can feel all the damage, like it's basically been attacked by, man, I should know the name of these guys. I know General Ram and stuff, and I know that the Horde, but I don't actually know the name of what they are. Locusts. I'm pretty sure they're locusts. But yeah, don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. But so stoked to absolutely get that off the list. That basically counts out all my elites. I've got Elite 1. I've got the Halo. I've got the next big hitter is Sea of Thieves. That's going to be a bit of a mission. But this, I'm absolutely stoked to get off. I will show you one thing. It was a little bit gutting. As I was taking this out, it was packaged very well and had a little bit of scissors, and the mishap kind of happened a little bit, and I did nick the top of the box ever so slightly. But I tell you what, this annoys me more than it'll probably annoy people watching. It annoys me something fierce. I'm very OCD. I like to keep my things in perfect condition, and it's been on my mind all week ever since I've done it. Like, I can't stand it. It really just makes me almost wince doing it. That's why it really sucked that Brotherhood came in like that. That it hurt me on top of this. So yeah, it's been a bit of a rough week with that kind of stuff, but I'm absolutely stoked to get this one. So yeah, that's it for everything this week. Hopefully I've got bundles coming in next week that'll be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I've got some cool stuff this week, but hopefully a little bit more stuff next week. Probably not going to be great heavy hitter stuff next week. Not like that. That's a Grail piece for the controllers, but hey, we'll get some more stuff in, and I'm pretty sure you guys will be excited to see exactly what I bring in. So yeah, yeah, let me know what you want to do, and the next time we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.